Causeway cliff path tonight for a photo walk that Tyler has organised. So there's probably, I reckon, about 8 or 9 of us have all kind of headed up. A lot of the guys we've never met before, just kind of been on social media or whatever, and on Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So it's really good to put a few faces to a few names as well. And wow, man, what an absolute treat. Just look behind me, absolutely phenomenal. We're up above the causeway, and it's probably about 40 minutes before sunset, and we're basically just enjoying this. This is such an amazing display of sidelight. Like, no joke, this is probably one of the best shooting conditions I think I've seen, because we've got really dark, mean moody clouds, really lovely soft warm sidelight, and I just think it's going to get so much better. Couldn't have picked a better night. So for my composition, I have found a really nice little path just down to my left, just down in around there. Basically what I'm doing is using it to lead the eye round onto the next headland, which is this one there. Filter wise, I've got on a 1.2 ND grad. I've got a soft edge grad on, and I've got it on at an angle, just to kind of hold back a little bit of the detail in the sky. And I've also got a 6-stop Firecrest ND filter, so I'm getting about a 6.5 second exposure at the minute, which is just giving me a really nice smooth blurred water effect. So yeah, light is absolutely amazing. I think I found one composition. That's it, I'm happy. One composition. I'm just going to shoot this as the light just continues to change, and possibly whenever it gets near sunset, or once the sun dips below the horizon, I might move back around and try and shoot something back out onto the horizon and see if we get a little bit of colour in the sky. But apart from the wind, conditions look pretty good for camping later, so let's hope we get a really good sunrise in the morning as well. So I'm just making my way back around into one of these other headlands. Some absolutely phenomenal, amazing sidelight. What an absolute treat we got. Really nice. So sunset is now back out on the horizon behind me. So I'm just walking my way back around. I'm gonna try and find a composition if I can, shooting back out. I have one in mind, which I think could work quite well. And then I think it's time, once we shoot that, we'll head back to the car, drive around, get the tent, and then walk around to our camping spot, which I think is probably going to be a place called Port Moonbothy. I've shot here before. Really good location for shooting sunrise, and yeah, actually be really nice to get the tent up, get the coffee on, and just lie and relax and chill. But wow, what a night, what an absolutely class night. So we're up, got very, very little sleep last night, probably a couple of hours thanks to someone snoring outside the tent. I'm not going to mention names. Tyler Collins, thank you very much. But, oh man, that was the most pathetic shot I've ever shown you what the sunrise was like. If I go there, look at that. Oh man, so good to wake up to this here on the coast. Yeah, great night camping, waking up to an absolutely amazing sky. We're actually round at Portman Bothy, so the Bothy is just down below me here, and we're just shooting out. There's this lovely, like a horseshoe kind of a bay, and I'm just shooting out straight out towards the sunset. We've got, or the sunrise. We've got a really lovely like sun pillar coming straight up as well. Oh wow, this is going to be so good. So as soon as the colour starts to fade and the sun starts to creep, I'm going to bomb my way back round. So we camped up along here, so I'm going to head straight back round and try and hopefully get this other bay then completely side lit with some really lovely soft orange light. But wow, absolutely amazing, so good. I've got a really, really simple composition. I've actually done something that to be honest, I don't tend to do an awful lot of this, but I put the horizon line pretty much bang in the middle of the frame. So half sky, half foreground, shock horror. The rule of thirds, please, will not be amused. Oh yes, really nice. Okay, so yeah, half and half. Got Portman Bothy, which is a little bothy with an orange roof. You can kind of just see down and around here. It's down in the bottom lower third, and then we've got this really lovely sea stack which is out here. It's sitting over on the right hand side, and then I'm just letting the sky just do the rest because the colour is getting really insane. Filter wise, I've got a 3-stop ND, and I've actually got a reverse ND grad, a 0.9, which is just bang across the horizon line, and it's really, really, really holding out, holding on to all that colour, which is fantastic. So at the moment, 10-second exposure, f11, ISO 100, job done. Happy days. Now moved around the bay a little bit, so I was up along here actually shooting sunrise, but I've now moved around to the other side, so I'm about halfway down the cliff face here, and I'm basically just getting ready and trying to get a composition nailed for the first kind of light of the morning, so kind of getting in a position where I can shoot back sort of away from the sun, or at least at a 90-degree angle to the sun, and I'm hoping that it's going to light up all of this behind me, because it's going to be coming in from this other side. There is a little bit more cloud now on the horizon, so I'm not sure just how much light we'll get, but the tripod is just up behind me there, so I think I'm actually going to bring it down here, find a slightly better composition, I think, down this way. Just getting a little bit closer to the bothy, which is down there. So yeah, totally random start to the morning. Not the the start that I had planned. I had kind of set the alarm. I was going to get up, I was going to shoot some B-roll, I was going to make some coffee, and literally slept through the alarm. Opened the tent, sky was literally on fire, so I had to rush round. Tyler went one way, I went the other way, literally bombed round to that first shooting location, so I do apologise if the vlog is a little bit kind of stop-starty, but yeah, that's the way it is. So yeah, I think we'll move down, get this set up, and fingers crossed for some good light.